Hey y'all, so I am here to do a mom vlog. Sorry if there's chaos in the room. I tried to do this by myself, but you can't really do a vlog by yourself once you have two kids, especially, and then you have a newborn. And then you have a 4-year-old who decided to go from when she wanted to watch TV to wanting to come in here and start messing with stuff. Anyways, I wanted to do the mom vlog today, and I kind of wanted to talk about what life is like with two kids. So going from one kid to two kids. So to start out with, Adriana's 4.5. So she has been an only child for 4.5 years. I've only had to raise one for that long. Um, Kind of felt like I was getting spoiled. I mean, Adriana didn't really cry as a baby, but then we hit the twos, and she's still going through her moments. It kind of seems like it's getting worse and worse. But Adriana was sleeping through the night finally, and she was becoming independent, doing things on her own. I could get stuff done without her always being under my feet, and she could have like some independent time where I could get stuff done. Um, and then bringing a baby to a mix, obviously you're not going to have that time, especially because you're going to have to give me a second. No, no, you're going to have to, give a lot of your time to the baby because obviously they cannot do anything for themselves. So, you're gonna have to hold on a second. So it's just been a learning experience, is what it's been. It kind of seems like, as I said, Adriana was becoming independent and stuff, and she's kind of regressed now. It's gotten worse. She is always under my feet, and she's gone through this whole stage now where she does the hate thing, where she hates me. Um, says stuff like I don't love her. I mean, the nurse, whenever after I gave birth to Kaylin, she's telling me that they will go through these type of things, and I was like, oh no. I sat there and I thought, oh no, it's not gonna happen with my child. No, it's not gonna be like that. Yeah, well, it did, and it's happening still. And it's kind of getting worse and worse over the days. Um, so yeah, it's been an emotional ride. I have had my days where I sat there and I cried and cried and cried and cried. And I kept on, talking to my husband. Obviously, he was gone at work, so it's like pretty much I was texting him and, telling him how I just don't understand what I'm doing wrong as a parent and how my child can sit there and say that stuff to me. It's like, I feel guilty, you know, sometimes. And I mean, it's been really hard. Um, but I've had my days where, it's been good and, it's just, I think Adriana just, kind of wants to get out now, as I was going to homeschool her and now she's going to go to preschool in January. So, but yeah, life has been hectic having two kids. Don't really get alone time anymore. I don't get sleep. Um, it's not easy to go out and do stuff like, going to the store yesterday was the first time that I went with both kids by myself. Casey had gone with me before. And it's hard, It's like Adriana can't sit up on the top of the basket, which she usually used to sit because Kaylin has to sit up there in her car seat. Um, and then, Adriana has to stand by me. She's got to keep her hand on the basket. And then she decides she sees something, she runs off, and it's just chaos constantly. So, I don't know. I've been thinking about getting, something to put Kaylin in, to wear on the front of me so that, maybe I can put Adriana in the basket. It's just really difficult. It's like it takes twice as long to do anything. It's like I got maybe like 15 items and it took me somehow 45 minutes in the whole entire store to get in and get out and pay for everything. So it's just been quite hectic. It's hard to do anything. It's hard to do dishes. It's hard to take a shower. It's just difficult. So, um, I'm trying to find things to do, like do a reward chart for Adriana and, almost schedule time in and, I'm trying to do things, that we can do together and she's just not having it at all for some reason. Um, and I always thought that maybe this would happen, but I don't know. I guess I never really truly expected it to be this bad the way it is. It's just, just jealousy, you know. And I asked my mom, you know, if I went through it whenever my sister was born. I wasn't even, we were like nearly 3 years apart. And it was just for like 2 weeks. And then I turned three, I guess. So um, it wasn't as far. And, you know, that year and a half seemed to make a big difference, you know. I mean, never thought it would. And you know, everyone keeps on telling me that having two kids, like going from one kid to two kids, is the hardest. You know, if you have a third kid, it's not hard at all because you realize how to do everything and it's not hard at all. So, I mean, it's difficult. It's like we went and looked at the preschool that Adriana's going to go to yesterday, and she kept on running off, and I can't really run after her because I have Kaylin in the car seat, and it's just hectic. Um, But yeah, I mean, I have no clue. If y'all have ever experienced this and your child has just acted out and you have no clue what to do, I mean, I am just clueless. I've sat there and just cried and cried and cried. It's hard. So let me know if you have experience or what you did or if you have any suggestions on what I should do. Um, I'm just trying to figure out what I should do. Thank you. I think that preschool will help, you know, kind of her having her own time and feeling like a big girl and, you know, being with other kids. I really think that will help. At least I'm hoping it'll help. um, so, yeah. But yeah, I'm going to try to start doing these mom vlogs, maybe like a couple times a week on just different topics. Um, but yeah, if you'll have any suggestions on any mom vlogs y'all want me to do or anything like that, let me know. And also if you have any suggestions on what I should do as far as the jealousy thing and the acting out, I would greatly appreciate it. So anyways, I will talk to y'all soon. All right, bye.